Mm, mm, mm. Well, that is good. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. Lucy, say hi. Say hi. You're on the camera, Lucy. Say hi. What is shaking? What is shaking? Look at my catfish in the background. This looks amazing. What is going on, everybody? 7:01. Should we say something on Instagram today? I never do this on Instagram. We're going to make a post here quick, a story. We're going to add to it. You guys are live. We are live on YouTube. Come hang out for a little bit. Chat. Talk some fishing. Yes, Carter. Sexy fish, I know. Carter is the one that bought that catfish right there behind me. Look at that. Hello, hello, Team Teal. Northbound Fishing. Welcome. Welcome. Carter, hope you're having a beer. Joe, hello, hello. Welcome. How's everybody doing tonight? On this fine, what is it? January 7th. Winter's like almost over, right? No, winter's just started. Winter is just started. Jeff, hello, hello. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate nice words, nice comments. The videos have been fun to make for sure. Cool cat. Got my bevy for the chat. Nice, dude. Cheers to you. Cheers. I'm drinking a Ryan Coke right here. Yeah, I'm sure you don't drink alcohol. Go perch fishing. Don't be so demanding. I will go perch fishing eventually again. I've got 2 videos out now, but we'll do some more perch fishing though. It'll happen. It will happen at some point for sure. I would think. Everybody have a good Christmas, New Year's type of thing. Cody, hello. Welcome. It's going good. Yourself? It's a fun night. It's cold out there, isn't it though? Brr. Winter is here, where I am anyway. What type of tape do you use to tape down the reel to the rod? I use electrical tape, but something that you want to do is save your cork, which I don't, which would probably be a good thing, is put some painter's tape first along the cork, put your reel, and then put the electrical tape. That'll save the cork of your handle. That's my hot tip. Hello, everybody. Where's the sauce? Time for a brewski? Yes, have a brewski. Huge walleye slayer. No. Welcome. Greetings. Hello, Brent. Welcome. Thank you. The Laker video was fun. Carter did a good job on it. Ever gone steelhead fishing on the river? I have not. Just spanking the videos out. You should be at 200 subs by now. 200,000. I'm almost at 18,000 though. We should crack 18,000 tonight, which is cool considering that we just hit 10,000 November 17th, I believe. So yeah, Sean, welcome. Rob, hello. New video idea, fish 27-inch walleyes in 48 feet of water. Good one, Carter. Good one. Let's not talk about that. That wasn't us. It wasn't us. Promise you. I'm not a legend. I promise you that. I'm not a legend. Whoa. See somebody else there. Favorite color of hair jig? That really depends on the body of water. Honestly, like if it's going to be super clear water, I'd like something like a black, an olive. If you get more murky, I'd go more of like a chartreuse or a pink, something like that. It really depends on the water clarity for the most part for myself. When are you going to chase big pike, Dawn? I have got one pike video that I will be editing after I finish editing this other trout video. And I never, spoiler, I don't catch any big pike and I catch one nice one, but I go over the types of rigs that I use and whatnot. So it's a little bit of explanation video type of thing. I can't even pronounce my words. Dustin, hello. Seabass, hello. Them rods suck. No backbone, bud. I don't know what rods you're talking about, but yeah, there's some rods. Yeah, sure. Anyways, who else we got here? Do you bother with the minnow head hooks? No, I don't bother with those at all. Coming down to Fort Peck, Montana. One day, maybe. One day. Corey, welcome to the Schick Show. Welcome to you. There's a comment there. You guys just don't swear. I'm just gonna hide that comment just because it's swearing. Even though it's a cool comment, I'm gonna hide it. I want to keep the swearing to the minimum on the channel, just because if I do have any younger kids in here, I don't want any swearing. Not that I'm against swearing at all. Don't get me wrong. I drop the old F-bomb all the time, but just not on the videos usually. Mr. Big Rods, graphite or glass. They are a carbon, I believe. They're not glass. They're not glass. You should make more videos on uncut angling. We'll get some more videos done eventually. We'll get some more videos done. See you tomorrow night. Yes, CFL. See you tomorrow. He's talking about the 39 hours first episode premiering, I guess, the premiering party. It's in Saskatoon. There's still some tickets left. So I think there's still some tickets left. There's going to be a bunch of people there. So everybody come out. How many pounds did you lose making that circle with Aaron? I know, right? Oh, man, that was a lot of work. I could afford to lose some more, though, for sure. Clayton, damn, Schick, serious question for you. I live at Sask Beach. Love fishing. Got the shack at sunset. Do you know where I could get walleye close by? Are you talking about Sask Beach? I don't know where you're talking about for sure. Maybe you're talking about Crooked. Honestly, you just set up along the break lines anywhere between, like, say 20 to 32 feet. You'll come across them for sure. Scott Miller, I can't really put that comment on there either because of the swearing. Sorry, dude. No, they have backbone on them. I promise you that. I've been impressed with them. They've been good. But that's, hey, everybody's got their different opinion on stuff, right? Ever fish up at Wollaston Lake? Actually, I've never ice fished Wollaston Lake. That would be too tough, dude. Up there, it's so freaking cold, and it's just the middle of nowhere. Like the middle of nowhere, you got nothing there. If you ever got in trouble, you're so screwed. So screwed. I think I'd do some stuff on the south end of Reindeer, maybe have a watch party in Estevan. Yeah, that'd be cool actually, but I don't think that'll be happening this year. Ryan, any plans for sight fishing this year? Maybe later in March I might do some sight fishing stuff. I'm really liking the underwater camera stuff, even though I know the sight fishing stuff is really awesome. I just want to do more with the underwater camera. Design your own rod yet? We're in works. There could be some rods coming. Hot tip. Love you and your vids, bro. Thanks, Scott. You're a good dude. I want to order some frostbite. Anyway, can I let them know I ordered because of your videos? Yeah, for sure. Let them know you ordered my videos. I'm not going to get anything from it, but hey, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I forgot I'm wearing the frostbite. I never know which hats I'm wearing. Tim, I goes, I love that you keep it clean. My kids watch with me. Yeah, Tim, I try to keep it clean. I like the kids to watch the videos for sure. Even when I just said freaking, that's not a swear, but I shouldn't even say that. So I'm not going to say it anymore. Tuned up custom rods or frostbite rods for Lakers or for walleye Lakers. They're both excellent product, Keith. Honestly, I had a tuned up Commander that I used for walleye last year. I do love the True Grit a little bit more because it's just got a little bit more of a moderate action, but you had a little more of a feel with the Commander probably in terms of sensitivity wise, and a little bit more solid rod type of thing. But you lose some fish once in a while with not having a moderate action with too fast of an action, but they both make excellent stuff. Do you think the tuned up custom Commander is overkill for the walleye? Not overkill, but it's a little bit heavy. They're missing almost a rod that's in between, which is why I've been liking the Commander this year. How big is your biggest fish? Ella, my biggest fish is about a 400+ pound Goliath grouper. You can actually watch the video on Uncut Angling. If you search Goliath grouper, even on Google anywhere, one of my pictures will be like the first ones that come up. It's an epic an epic picture that Jay took in like 2000 and I want to say 14 or 15. It was a pretty awesome fish. That's the biggest fish I've ever caught. Mav, how do you want to fish next week? I can't next week, dude. But one day we should hook up for sure, though, dude. Mav's got his own channel. He's been living out of his truck for like the last couple of months or maybe even last year. I don't know. Living in the truck's hardcore, dude. I give it to you. I definitely give it to you. Got merch coming, Rich. Yes, I do have more merch coming. Right now I got hats. I got a couple hats left. I got lots of toques left. And I've got Hoodies coming as well. I basically have been taking any money that I've made from merch and I keep putting it back into merch. Cindy's working on some stickers and stuff like that. So yeah, we got more merch coming as we go. I'm small, right? I just got to kind of work my way up. Do you do any fly fishing, Eric? I do lots of fly fishing, mostly for bigger fish, though. To be honest, like I like fishing like predator fish, tarpon in Florida Keys. I've done some fly fishing for that. I'm not much of like a stream fisherman for fly fishing, if that's what you're referring to. Clayton is living proof that a beard can make two chins look like one. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's okay. I'll just laugh that one off, but you're not wrong. I caught a 1,000-pound bluefin tuna in Cape Cod. That's crazy. That's big. Love your videos. Thank you very much, Justin. You guys, anybody, any questions that I like miss here, feel free to put them up again at the bottom. Colin Schick, my brother. Hi. Colin Schick is my brother. He just said hi. He's watching one of my live streams. He has his own computer business in Regina. If anybody needs a new computer, he's the one that built my editing computer. And if anybody needs anything fixed, Age of Technology in Regina, look it up. He's good at what he does. I remember Colin, like, I don't know, this is going back like years ago, right? Like 20 years ago. I'm at that point, what, 20 years ago, I'm 17. So maybe a little bit after that, he'd be about 17, 18 years old. So when I was 20, mom and dad bought him like this new computer. Little bugger ripped it all apart and rebuilt it just so we could see what everything was in there. Unbelievable. Kid's a genius when it comes to computers. What lighting system do you use for your overnight camping? Elmer, I had all of the Otter LED lights. That's what I was using. They were not overkill, but I had like 8 of them in there. Like, I mean, that shack was bright, but that's for the filming purposes. They make a great light. Tantrum plus lake trout are the results in. I haven't done any tantrum with the lake trout stuff yet. Thoughts on the Guggen squad? No thoughts really. Kids, you know what? I will say something really cool. Back when I grew up, and a lot of people can probably relate to this, you ran around the streets and you would have a hockey stick in your hand, which is awesome. You'd be like, I want to be Wayne Gretzky, or I want to be Mario Lemieux. Now kids are strapping on GoPros to their chests, and they're going to a private pond or any pond, and they're like, I want to be John B, or I want to be Alex Perrick, I want to be Lunkers. They have given kids something else to shoot for, to look for, than just always sports. And I played hockey at a decent high level. I played all the way to junior A. So I don't get me wrong, I love the whole sports atmosphere, but it just gives other kids that aren't interested in sports, but are into the outdoors, of something to shoot for and want to do. So I have no problem with the whole Guggen squad thing at all, because they're getting people interested into being outside and fishing, which is the main target. Fluffy Magnum Face, come to Michigan, my brother. Dude, I'll have a shot for you. This isn't Captain Morgan's. This is the first tip of the day. This is actually, I have a present here. My donation, let me read this. Apple pie moonshine. Moonshine. Somebody made me, her name is McKenna, Carter's girlfriend. One of her friends made me some apple pie moonshine. So we are going to pour shots from there, and that's what we are going to drink tonight if somebody leaves a donation or a tip or anything like that. So cheers to you. Well, that should be illegal. That's way too good. I could drink that whole bottle. Oh, so good. Okay. Sorry, I probably missed a bunch of people's questions here because things are flying through here. Muskie, Hans, hi Clayton, Rickles, can you ice fish anywhere with Lake in Saskatchewan? Yes, Constance Lake in Saskatchewan. I haven't been there for years and years and years. Cassidy, Clayton, how you doing tonight, sir? Love all your videos. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Can you make a crappie catch and cook? One day, I've never caught a crappie, so I'd have to catch a crappie and then I can do a catch and cook. That is the best moonshine ever. 3 questions, about 39 hours so far. Calm down, people. No, and it's all good. It's all good. Shots in 3, 2, 1. Yes. Cheers. Oh boy, you're on the what did Mike say? Oh, these cars are going so fast. Oh boy, you're on the floor tonight. No. Cindy let me sleep in the bed. What the heck is that big kitty cat fish doing behind you? Carter bought me that pillow for Christmas, and I thought it'd be an excellent decor in the background of the videos. Isn't that awesome? Lucas, hi from Maine. Hello. Tyler, are you excited for 39 hours tomorrow? You bet I am. I can't wait tomorrow to go there and hang out with everybody and talk some fishing. Picking a flasher tomorrow. Enter any recommendations with a $600 budget. If you want something that's just a straight flasher, the Ice 55 would be a very good option from Humminbird. Also, I know Vexler makes a really good unit. I just haven't used them ever. But the Humminbird Ice 55, if you're looking for something with a GPS involved with it yet, the Helix 7 will be a little bit more than the $600. So you could go with the Helix 5, but it is a little bit smaller screen. So I hope that works just a little bit. Favorite way to cook burbot, Darcy? I would say boiled with boil the fish with some salt and then add like a butter garlic sauce. That's probably my favorite. When are Jay and I fishing together? I'm not sure. We'll line up something eventually. Let's do 40 hours and one up them. Mav, hope to meet up one day. Keep up the hard work. You're killing it. Thanks, Mav. We will meet up one day. I'll stay in touch, dude. We'll make something work. I would love to have you on my channel and vice versa. Collabs are always amazing, so we'll definitely make that out. KJF Fishing, nice live stream, Clayton. Got to head out. Look forward to the next video. Take care, dude. Congratulations on just hitting your 1,000 subscribers. That's awesome. Going through just as quick as I can, you guys. Do you ever fish in the States? I've used to fish Florida quite a bit, Texas-Mexico border a little bit, but I haven't done any ice fishing in the States, so maybe one day. We at 308 boys. What areas do you what areas of the lake do you fish to target burbot? Points, sand points near deep water, right at like last light where they'll come up. That's probably the best, one of the best things you can look for. Steep structure, burbot like to be deep during the day and they'll come up at last light to feed. Ever fished Ontario? I have. Quite a few years ago, Aaron and I did a pike tournament there at Nipissing at Cache Bay. Do you use a fish whistle? No, no, I don't use the fish whistle. I don't. Rickles, I think I answered your questions earlier there about Splake. I think I just saw it again. Constance Lake. I might do a video there one day. No, I didn't notch my deer tag. How's the talon work in rough water? Actually, really well. D. Hoffman, it's going good, Clayton. Hopefully yourself. You guys, this is crazy. I'm going to have to find other ways to answer questions with this. Everything's getting like, I can't even keep up with stuff. I have to figure something out. If anybody has any ideas, I'll figure this out. Hub versus sled. Honestly, the flip overs are more, what's the word I'm looking for? You can move around more. I'm having a brain fart in the word I'm looking for. Hubs take a little bit more to set up, at least with the flip over. You can put it up there. All your stuff's in your tub. More of a run and gun thing, easier to move. I'd have a really tough decision picking one or the other. So I'm lucky I have both for sure. Who are my fishing heroes? That's a good question. Let me think about that for a bit. Interest in some Mississippi River panfish action. Possibly one day, dude. Possibly one day. There's so much going on. Do you a question answer submission on your website? Yes, that probably could be a good way to do it for sure. Don't announce streams, just drop them. Yeah, you're right. I probably should announce them. I should just all of a sudden do them. Mobile shelters, Corey says, yes. Hey man, when you do the pike wheel, what if you drill 2 holes a foot away from each other, fed a rope between, and try the sled to get moved? Yeah, that would have worked for sure. You know, you're not wrong with that. All it took though was just getting the wheel just started, even with the trolling motor, and once we got all the slush out and we got it going a little bit by hand. But yes, the sled like that would work. It would. We didn't think of that at the time, obviously. Tips for river walleye. I don't fish a lot of rivers for walleye. Back in the day, I used to fish some. Back eddies, something where the current's not moving as fast, where they can kind of hide a little bit away from the moving water and pick up some bait as they go by. Never fish bait, Quinty. Scott says, J who? No. Why are Aaron's two glasses 2 colors? I don't know, but everybody loves them. Everybody just loves them. Ever come out to Washington on the Snake River and fish the Snake River for teener size? Well, I haven't, Shane, but that would definitely be something I'd like to do one day. What's your favorite Canadian lake to fish? Oh boy. Probably Tobin and Last Mountain would be my top 2, I'd say. Lake of the Prairies is a close third. Who's better, you or Aaron? Definitely Aaron. Slow motion chat function for YouTube streams for spammers. Oh, I should look into that then. What was Aaron thinking? Pull that giant wheel with the, I don't know. Hey, and to be fair, I didn't tell him no. Have you ever seen Alex Parrott cry? I haven't. Oh, that is a good drink too. That was a very good drink. Oh, I can't keep up. Favorite species to fish for open water or on ice? Probably lake trout would be my favorite. I think walleye second, pike third. Pike and walleye could be tied, I think. Any chance you'll fish the States this season? Not as of now. I'm not ruling it out, but I have no plans for something like that. What does Clayton know about the Ottawa River? Absolutely nothing. I know nothing about the Ottawa River. Best knot from leader to lure. I use the uni knot for pretty much everything. Almost everything I use a uni knot for. It's a very good knot. Can we get a bird video this ice season? Yes. Bird video, early April, Manitoba. Sickest underwater footage ever. I'm calling it now. That's one of my things for sure. What's your PB walleye? Mine is an 11.4 in Echo Lake. That's awesome, Tim. Mine's a 13.56 pounder, 32.5 inches. That's my biggest. I've got 4 or 5 fish that are 13 pounds or bigger, but I've never broke 14 yet. So, Brock, when are you going to hit up Deef? I don't know yet. It's going to happen eventually, though. I want to hit Deef. Any plans to come back to Manitoba this winter? Yes. I will. I'm going to do the greenbacks too. I'm trying to get out as much as I can right now. I'm just editing. And tomorrow night I got the premiere party in Saskatoon, and we're back on the ice. Just tried the Frank's Red hot sauce marinade on my fresh walleye. Yes, unbelievable, Mike. You bet, buddy. It's so good. So good. PB pike, my personal best pike is 47 inches, and my biggest guided is 51. I'm headed to a new lake to fish for walleye in northern Wyoming. Do you think it's a body of water that they'll rain on or just space? I never caught that question. I'm sorry. You could bring it up there again. I'll see if I can catch it. When is the giant pike video coming out? And whatnot from them fishing heroes? Whatnot, them fishing heroes? Don't know. I never saw that question either. Do you prefer underwater camera or flasher, finder, or combo, or both? If I could fish everything with the underwater camera, I could, but it's just not realistic to fish everything with the underwater camera. You're going to need the flasher at some point. For example, the last lake trout video that I just did, if you guys watched it, I did fish with Carter. Lots of the fish were middle water column. You never be able to do that with underwater camera. I'll answer this question quick so you don't spam anymore. This isn't the way to get questions asked. So favorite hockey team used to be New Jersey Devils because Martin Roder. I don't have a favorite team anymore. I did see that shot though. CFL. We're gonna pour a shot here. As I stated before, this actually isn't Captain Morgan's. It's Apple Pie Moonshine made by McKenna Davis. Thank you very much, girl. That's for that donation there earlier. Cheers. That should be illegal. Best last mount winter access point, probably Collingwood is probably one of the best. Should you chase walleye? Where'd that question go? Should you chase walleye if slow or wait for them? Moving around there's nothing wrong with that during the day, but at night, camp out in an area that that's known to produce some big fish or fish for you. Move around during the day, camp out during the prime time hours. Make a steelhead fishing video. Man, I've never caught a steelhead even. What is your day job? I guide during the summer and the wintertime. I just make videos right now. What should I look for when Laker fishing in Ontario? Luke, I would say it's probably some structure close to deeper water, something like that's like a steep drop off that drops like 40 to 80 feet with 100 feet kicking around, something like that. Something with lots of structure. Where's the sauce? Like I said, Clayton for greenbacks. I'll plunk you on the little kidney puncher tundra. I love that. We'll go fishing. I need to go do some greenbacks. I got some people that want to go and do some stuff out there too. 324 people watching right now. Actually, there's 346 right now. That's insane, you guys. Cheers to the 346 people. You guys are all awesome. What's the best depth range to fish for walleye after a morning bite turns off? It's all going to depend on lakes, but usually somewhere between that, like 25 to 32, maybe 35 feet is the deepest I'll ever fish, something like that. How many Strike Master batteries did it take to reinvent the wheel? 4 batteries, went through 2 each. That's how I see questions for sure. If you ever have a question that you want to get my attention, that's definitely the best way to do it. And I'll have a cheers to you there, Curtis. We went through 2 batteries each. Sass Pride, yeah, bud. How religious is Aaron? That's a weird question to answer. Aaron is a believer in the faith, and it's paid off for him quite well. 24-hour lake trout show down CSO versus uncut. I'd waste him. No, he'd waste me. It'd be fun. You got to do one of these on the ice sometime. Yes, we're gonna have I did a Instagram live on the ice during the lake trout video that is coming out next. But one day I will do something for on the ice with YouTube too. What's your bucket list hunting trip? I'm gonna pour this drink here, Sam. I'm gonna think about that for a second. I think an Alaskan moose hunt. I think that will be my bucket list trip. An Alaskan moose hunt. I love moose, and when they come in, when they're calling, I think that'd probably be one of my bucket list trips. Yeah. Cheers, Sam. Stuff should totally be illegal. I almost missed it. Cabela's is working me overtime. Oh, buggers. Never do overtime. No, I'm just kidding. Michael, I'm looking to buy Humminbird Helix 7 or 9 Chirp. Would you have any advice? I'm looking to use it on my boat and on the ice. The 9 would be better, but it's going to be bigger, a little bit harder to haul around, and harder on batteries. So if you can set it up for that, then the 9. But that being said, if it's not easy to haul around all the time and you need something just a little bit smaller, then obviously the 7. That's going to come. There's no really differences of the actual unit besides size for those two. So that's the best option I can give you. Do you think big walleye taste different compared to smaller ones? I always hear perfect eater. They do. The older ones, I've ate some bigger older ones because they died and we didn't want to waste them, and they were just more rubbery. They really were. Do you have anything mounted for fish? Or for fish, I have no fish mounted, and for whitetail deer, I have one really big whitetail mounted. What length of leader do you use for Lakers? I use anywhere between, I'd say, 2 to 6 feet. Pretty much never under like 2 feet though for Lakers at least. So probably go more to 4 or 6, I'd say. What's your favorite Manitoba lake to fish? Oh boy. Athapapiscal right now is probably my favorite Manitoba lakes fish I've fished so far. What month is best for ice fishing, Ryan G? It all depends on where you're from. Like earlier the better. Also, I guess, you know what? That being said, last ice is also really good too. So if I had to pick 1 month to fish out of the whole year for ice fishing, it would be March. Do you still have your tuned up custom rods? I do still have them. I want to see your mounted whitetail. Cody, there's a video I actually did. If you go to my channel, Cody, and we'll go through it, there's a hunting video I did, and I show that whitetail on that. I just did like a trail cam video, and I went and showed my biggest whitetail ever, and it is on that video. So if you go in there, you can find it. Tobin Lake ice fishing, do you prefer closer to the river mouth, main lake? Probably the main lake, I'd say. It's really hard to say. Main Lake's just got more open water. You can get away from everybody. What's your biggest pike out of Tobin Lake? I've never caught a lot of big pike out of Tobin Lake. I think my biggest is like 44 inches. What editing software do you use? I've used Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro. How does the 185 competitor handle big water? And where'd that go? And do you have any regrets with the E-Tech? No, E-Tech's been good for me so far. I've liked it, and it handles open water good, or big water good. But I'm used to big water though and guiding, and I know how to handle the boat when it comes to that. So you've nearly doubled your subscriber count in the last 3 months. Yeah, it's crazy. November 17th, we were at 10,000, and now we are at almost 18,000. It's pretty crazy. Well, I have to thank Aaron a lot for that. We collab for him for sure. I'm sure it boosted everything up. But the winter camping video, people have seemed to be loving that video. So we'll probably have to do more of that in the future. You ever fall through the ice? I have, but never really in that deep of water. I couldn't touch the bottom, but don't panic if you fall through. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. I've fallen through when you're walking is one thing. I'd be more scared to go through like on a sled or a truck or a car or something like that. Walking, I'm not scared about that at all. Congrats on your iTunes U channel. Not sure what that means. YouTube channel. Yes, thank you very much, dude. Appreciate it. Prime time. Yes, prime time. Which YouTube fisherman do you follow or subscribe to? Travis asks. Uncut Angling, Jay. If I go through my list real quick here. Pig Patrol, KGF Fishing, In-Depth Outdoors, Fishing Geeks, Today's Angler, Lawson Lindsay, Tom Boley. Tom Boley's really good. Zach the Fisherman's from Saskatchewan here. I try to watch as many fishing videos as I can because it's always good to get ideas and whatnot. But at the same time, it's like, oh, Plain Hooky, I subscribe to him too. Yes. It's hard for me to watch a video all the way through unless it's like an Aaron video, right? I'm sure you guys all feel that too. Rickles Fisher, I'm subscribed to him. He's got a channel that's growing quickly. Girlfriend fell through at Collingwood first week in December. Good news. I can also say I caught a 190-pounder LML. Oh, that is an awesome comment. At least you got her out, right? Number one on your bucket list. Probably fishing for GTs, I think. GTs. That's another guy I watch is Cavi. They had a show for a while or a channel called, I forget what their channel was called, Morning Tide Fishing, I think. And Cavi, I picked up from him and watched it. It's really good. Really good. In Full Chase. Love the latest content you've been putting out. Cheers, dude. I appreciate it. We're going to have a shot of some apple pie moonshine. This stuff, I'd have to say, is really good. I'm going to have to put an order in for more of this eventually. Very, very good. Cheers to you, In Full Chase. I really appreciate the nice comment. Check out Milliken. I don't really like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like his stuff that much. It's so clickbaity. Everything's a clickbait, like get people to your channel. I could clickbait the heck out of everybody too, but we're not gonna do that. Travis, if you go rewatch this video, I talked about the Guggen Squad earlier, about probably in the first 10 minutes of this. Clayton, are you going to design a CSO Frostbite Edition rod? We're working on it. We're working on some. Oh yeah, Black Tip H. There's another channel I watched. That guy's epic. I can't say I've watched a lot of his latest videos, but when I used to live in Florida, I used to watch his videos all the time. He is awesome. So awesome. More like Millicant. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Sorry, but I'm too broke to spend money on booze. No, it's all good. Clickbait. You guide much just in the summertime. Best advice for a beginning YouTuber. I have 3 fishing videos so far this year. If you're just starting, don't get caught up in the numbers. Don't worry about if people are watching your stuff right now. Just keep being you. It's going to take a lot of videos to finally get somewhere, and just be you. Honestly, and don't put out too much. Just focus on something higher, better quality. When you start with, I think better quality is better than more. Quality over quantity. Excuse me, you guys. What's the deepest sunken point you ever fished for walleye? Deepest I ever fished for walleye is like 35 feet ever. Clayton, you ever heard of 5150 plastics? I've not. Whose catfish is that? That's my catfish. It's mine. Got it for a Christmas present. McKenna Davis. Clayton's getting litty. You do it. You do it. Mike says just do your own thing. Exactly. Like Mike says, do your own thing. Just be you for YouTube. Don't worry about copying other people. Just be you. I just got a GoPro to shoot for my channel. I can't believe how good the quality is. GoPro is an excellent, excellent quality. Come fish Cormorant Lake. Dude, whoever just sent me that, send me a message about that right there. DM, come fish with me, Cormorant Lake. Send me a message. Okay? Instagram me or Facebook message me. I have some questions, and I would like to definitely come up there at some point. Yes. Like watching your stuff. Very honest and genuine. Thank you, sir. The AquaView HD7i Pro worth extra money over the standard HDI. You probably don't need to spend the extra. They're both really good. They're both really good. The Pro just has a little couple more features on it. You don't necessarily have to spend the extra. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth a little extra for sure. But okay, Sorry, I lost traffic because I have a question to answer here. It's worth it, but you don't need it. That's what I'll say. I don't have Facebook. Do you have Instagram? DM? I will figure out a way to message me. DM. Send me a message on. Comment on one of my videos, and I'll find a way to get a hold of you. Clayton, I just joined. I ordered the Tantrum Rattle Bait. Yeah, buddy. The total number of artworks Picasso produced been estimated at 50,000. Wow. That's crazy. That says a lot right there about how many videos you need to get recognized. Best fishing channel on YouTube. Way to go, Clayton. Thank you very much, sir. Clayton, what is your opinion? Best place you fish in Wisconsin? I've never fished Wisconsin, so I couldn't really answer that one. Sorry. Would you ever fish lake for crappie? It's very good. I'd like to fish crappie. Definitely. You guys, we have 400 people watching right now. It's insane. No wonder I can't keep up with question. I do try to always respond on Instagram, Phil. I try to, but I'm so far behind on Facebook messages right now and some Instagram. I'm behind on Instagram messages too, even. It's so hard to keep up. PB Muskie, 47 inches. Just got the 715C AquaView. How far away do you put your camera from your lure? Northbound, that will all depend on how clear the water is. Honestly, if the water's super clear, you can put it far away. If it's not so clear, you got to put it close. That's all I can really say. Like, you're going to have to test it out. That's something, there's no like certain number out there that you can put it. Fishing trip prize for new sub contest. I might do something eventually. I'm going to do a subscriber giveaway though in the near future. Probably something at 20,000 I'm going to do. But I'm not even going to announce it. We're just going to do it. When your hoodie's going to be out, hoodies should be out here probably by the end of the month. Earliest next month probably, or latest at the latest first part of the next month. I swear I'm not lit yet. I'm not drunk. What should I start my channel off? What should I start my channel off with? I just started. I'm 15 years old. Just something you like to fish for. That's all. Something you like to fish for. Levi, I remember messaging me on Instagram. Levi, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't. So many names. You guys are killing me right now. Does anyone know if there's good ice on Simcoe? Somebody there maybe can answer your question. What music do you listen to? I listen to almost any types of music. I really don't have something a favorite. Somebody in here is going to say, well, I only have like 6 songs on my phone, but that's only half true. I have 12. You have some of the best content, top quality videos out there. Thank you very much. If you want to catch some giant crappie in Wisconsin, I'll definitely take you up on that one day. You ever had clients you want guaranteed fish? What do you tell them? I just laugh it off and tell them that nothing's a guaranteed. Mike, I'll save a hoodie for you for sure, dude. I appreciate it. Are you still going to see a 15-inch perch? I'm going to catch a 15-inch perch this summer. That's a goal. Yeah, hit that like button, just like he says. Sure, do it. What about stickers? Actually, kind of funny. We're working on stickers right now that Cindy wants to do, my girlfriend. So she is going to order some stickers soon. So there will be stickers coming as well. What city do I live in? Oh, it's a secret. Can't tell you. It's a secret. No. Melville, Saskatchewan, Canada is where I live. How many masters this season? Cheers from Winnipeg. Well, we don't really have the master angler program in Saskatchewan, but I think I have 5 walleye over 28 inches. I think is what I ended up with in December. I think 5. Do you plan fishing anywhere around Apostle Islands for trout? Nothing. I haven't thought about it at all. What's your favorite Saskatchewan lake? My favorite Saskatchewan lake is Tobin and Last Mountain. Do you ever mount fish? I don't. I'd like to do some replicas of some stuff eventually. Clayton, do the hoodies feel like they're good, okay quality? Yes, Jamie, the hoodies, if you say yes, I'll buy one. If they aren't, I might give you a thumbs down on a video for sure. I'll see when the hoodies get here, but they're made by Champion, and Champion makes good hoodies. So I didn't cheap out with the brand that I went with hoodies. So Clayton, congrats on your YouTube success, dude. If I could watch your Althapap Laker videos every day, I would. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. What would you upgrade first for a flasher or auger? Flasher first, auger second. Brand of pack boots. I'm using the Cabela's Trans-Alaskan pack boots. If anybody's looking for boots right now, I have a size 9, brand new, of amazing boots we bought for a gift that they don't fit. Let me know. I need to sell them. Send me a message on Instagram or Facebook. Do you plan on reinventing a smaller wheel? Last one was awesome. No more wheels. That was enough. That was enough. Ryan G. I'm from Yorkton. Hello, Ryan. Matthew, when's your girlfriend going to fish with you? I'm going to put her on a video. I'll wait till it warms up a little bit, and I'll do a video with her. What kind of summer rods do you have? Pretty much all Loomis and Shimano. How thick of ice drive your truck out on? I like 14 inches for my diesel, just because I know there's 14, there still could be 12 somewhere, and possibly even 10. So I'd always check it first, but I like to stay on nothing less than 14. Clayton, do you know Pig Patrol TV shouted you out in a recent video of his? I'm not sure which one. I know he did a couple videos ago, but I haven't seen his newest ones yet. My daughter lives in Saskatoon. My grandson loves fishing. How's Diefenbaker fishing? Would love to take my grandson. Diefenbaker is supposed to be amazing in the summertime. I know ice fishing can be a bit tougher, but I heard it's amazing in the summertime. You should do fish with your fans outings. I know I need to do something like that. Can you make a video on how to anchor a shack down? I'm struggling with my otter. Yeah, I can. I can do something like that for sure. I will try to work that into a video in the future. Do you or have you fished walleye on Lac Seul? I've never fished walleye there, no. 12 inches of black ice, let's be real. Keep your truck off of it. I missed where that went. Whatever, I missed the end of that question because a bunch of questions went through here. But yes, I try to use my Ranger or the sled as much as I can. Genuine thanks for some great fishing content and no clickbait. No clickbait, you bet, bud. Cheers. Favorite perch baits? I don't have a lot of experience with that. So I like tungsten jigs and mealworms, as lame as that sounds right now. Reagan, sup CSO, welcome girl. Go back to studying. Use ratchet straps to anchor your tent. That would be good to do for sure. Clayton, what is your opinion on cordless drill and electric augers? I love my electric auger. I love my Strike Master. I really do. What's your favorite otter hut? Probably the Resort. If I had to choose one out of all of the otter hubs that I have, I would choose the Resort. But I probably would choose my Lodge flip over before anything. I'm going to take Clayton. I've been trying to find some dinner bells. Can you help me out? Frostbite, the Frostbite website's the only place you can get dinner bells that I know of right now. Sorry, I can't help you out more with that one. What is the best jig for a clear and very clean water spring fed lake? Black. Something that's clear. Black, brown, something really more natural is probably your best bet. Clayton, go get a snow bear and take Cindy like Jay. I know. I should need to do that. She would survive in a snow bear. It would be really good. The amount of questions Clayton's answering 2 minutes is more than any YouTuber I've ever seen answer over a year. Jamie, I'm trying. I feel like I'm failing. No, I'm making, like, I can't keep up. This is unbelievable. 424 people in here. You guys are all awesome. Like, cheers. Yeah, the flip over is pricey. The Resort is awesome. Clayton, go get a snow bear. I think I just answered that. Oh, the questions are probably behind a bit. 420 viewers achieved. Yes. Frostbite, dinner bell, or tantrum. What's your favorite for walleye advice? If they're snapping hard, the rattle baits. If you got to coax them, the dinner bells, or some type of slower presentation. You don't just have to use just a dinner bell. There's some other spoons out there that are really good too. Very good. You're awesome is why we hear. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it. I grew up watching Bob Azumi. How about you? I grew up watching probably Bob Azumi, I'd say, and the Linders, I'd say the most. The Linders. Al Linder was like the guy I watched all the time. Biggest perch, biggest crappie. Biggest perch is 13.5 inches. And the crappie, my biggest one is 0. I've never caught a crappie. Dinner bell spoons are on the Frostbite web page. It's the only place you can get them. Why didn't you use tip-ups? I don't use tip-ups in a lot of my videos, just the fact that when I'm filming, I don't want something that's off a camera. I want something that is like in view and stuff like that, because yes, I'll catch more fish if I run a tip up, but I like to capture the moment from hook set, tip up, all that stuff. I like to capture everything right there. So I'm hurting myself by not running a tip up when I'm fishing or the second hole, but I do it. I do it for the videos. Ditto to L. Linder. Yes. What's your advice on how to jigging with the frostbite tantrum? Aggressive. I'll do videos on that in the future, Michael. I know you've been asking for that on all my videos lately. Let me get to that. If you go through my videos, go through all my walleye videos, you'll find some stuff on there, Michael. Okay, I promise you. How long have you been fishing? Since I was like this big. This big. You guys can't even see. I was little. My parents would take me out when I was little. When you were here, we'll go for crappie. Yes, Mike. Let's do it. I need some crappie. Linder is king. Do you watch the Bass, the Pro Bass MLF? I do watch the MLF a little bit and the Bass Pro Circuit. I like to watch it, especially if it's around the house and have it on and listen to it. I think it's definitely interesting. I love your Chevy truck. Thanks, dude. I love my truck too. We had 2 14-pound water at Fort Peck last year, headed January 23rd, 22nd. That sounds amazing. Amazing. Going to film a mealworm farm this week. That's cool. Yeah, get me hooked up. That's really cool. Thoughts on barrel pressure on the ice? Yeah, barometer pressure definitely plays a role for sure. Definitely. Steady is always better. Steady barometer, steady pressure is always going to be your best. What do you suggest for a good pair of ice fishing boots? Well, I have a pair for sale. I have actually a size 9 that I have for sale, but if that's not your size, the Cabela's Trans-Alaskan pack boots. That's my recommendation. Ever caught a blue walleye? Yes, up north when we're guiding. Have caught quite a few blue walleyes. They're really cool. The slush is really slowing down on the lakes. Yeah, we're lucky. I don't have any slush to deal with where I am. Does your mom watch your channel? I don't know. I don't know. I think she watches some videos from time to time. You should do a giveaway on one of your videos. Yes, that's coming up. I'm going to do a giveaway soon. I am going to do a giveaway soon. What the real time number on your submanner only says 1790. We can look. We can look. I know it's going to be close. No, mine's actually over. I'm at 18,015. We just cracked 18,000 subscribers live today. Cheers, you guys. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I've gained 8,000 subscribers in 2.5 months. Mind blowing. It took me years to get to 10,000. Always great videos, Clayton. We need some slab crappies. I know. Everybody wants crappies. Got to give the viewers what they want. I got to go find crappie. What drone do you use for filming? I have a Mavic Pro, but I don't use it a lot just because there's so little fishing time as it is. I try to use it more. I'm going to try to use it more in the future, though. Michael, I'm going to answer your question one more time, okay? Stop spamming here, dude. The frostbite, the tantrum, and the dinner bell, go watch the videos and just study the videos, and I give everything away there in terms of ripping them, in terms of when you should just kind of bring it up, let them flutter out and stuff like that. And I will make a video just for you in the future, okay? How about that? Carter Exner, 1.5 months. That's not 2.5 months, is it? Oh, boy. Me fail math. Wow, 1.5 months, 18 is 8,000 subscribers. That's even better. Congrats on 18K. Just cracked 50. Awesome. Dude, it's awesome. You got to start somewhere. Pour a stiff one on camera to prove you're not just drinking diet rum. Josh, you know what? Have you been missing out? Josh, where have you been? When somebody's been tipping, I've been hitting the moonshine. So I'll show you, Josh. Josh is a great dude. Josh has his own channel. I don't even know if do you post anything anymore, Josh? Epic cooking. Epic. Do you do a video with Jay and Aaron for 20,000 subscribers? Maybe. My phone keeps crashing. So sorry. It's all good. All good, Michael. What do you suggest for shallow lakes, 12-foot max? Move around lots because they probably should be the easiest to find. If you can, run your underwater camera just to see if they're stuck down tight to the bottom. But I love to go fish a lake that's all 12 feet because they got to be somewhere, right? Like they're not hiding in deep water where you can't fish for them. They got to be somewhere. You just got to find them. Hopefully the lake isn't too big. Clayton, you ever caught a big fish, ice fish, and you couldn't get out of the hole? I have not. If you could only ice fish one lake, what would it be? At the Papaskow. Yeah, at the Papaskow. At the Papaskow. 2 more videos with Aaron. Yes, we do need to do more videos. 436 people in here. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm posting more videos. You got any sponsors to pass along? Rum sponsors. Apple Pie Moonshine, Josh. That's my sponsor today. McKenna Davis sponsored a bottle of Apple Pie Moonshine. Do you fish trout? I do fish trout, Wayne. I do. Ever caught a sturgeon? Yes. In fact, I've caught white sturgeon and lake sturgeon. White sturgeon, Jay, myself, and a good friend, Matty Getzlaff, we did an epic trip to the Fraser River, 10 days, non-guided, and we crushed sturgeon. Caught 175 sturgeon in 10 days. The last 3 days were epic. We caught, I think, 10 fish over 80 inches. That's what we ended up with. It was awesome. Have you ever used, I can't pronounce that, but I know it's the Sartzonker lures. I have used them a little bit. I have. Do you prefer the light flight versus the regular steel? You know, the first time I used a light flight was when I drilled with it in Aaron's video, the reinventing the wheel. It was really nice, but it's only 8 inches. So that's a problem for me because I run pretty much all 10 inches. Trailer Park Boys or Letterkenny? Trailer Park Boys only because I haven't watched a lot of Letterkenny. And Letterkenny's funny, but Trailer Park Boys is like the original, right? It's awesome. Do you ever fish for lakes for eyes that aren't factories like Lake of the Prairies? If so, how do you approach them? I don't know how to answer that question. I do fish lakes that aren't factories like Lake of the Prairies, and I move around lots. And if you can find big fish in an area, you could probably find them year after year in the same area. Walleye will migrate a lot around a lake. Sometimes it just takes a lot of moving to find out where they are. Hopes, fears, and dreams for this ice fishing season. I hope it's successful. I fear it's going to be too cold, like really cold. And I dream of monster lake trout. That's my hopes, fears, and dreams. Google Andrew Yang. I'm going to write that down because Andrew Yang. I don't know why I'm Googling him yet. We're also going to have a shot for that one because, more importantly, I would like a shot of Apple Pie Moonshine again. Somebody else said one there I can't really put up there, so we'll hide that one. No swears on here, guys. No swears. No swears. Cheers. Thanks for taking care of that. Playing hooky. I have a moderator who'll answer it. He'll keep stuff. Favorite eater fish? Favorite way to cook? Josh. Walleye. No, pike. Pike. This is my favorite. This is my favorite dish right now, and I'll do a video on this sometime. Pike that is marinated like in a light teriyaki with flour. Fry it up. Take it out. Clean the pan out with all the oil. Put just a little bit of butter in there. Saute up some onions. Take your fish back and put it in there with the onions. Put some teriyaki all over it with a little bit of brown sugar, pineapple, and toss that up. That's my favorite dish right there. Michael Lowe, have a good night, buddy. Take care, dude. Take care. Clayton, I love your ice fishing videos because they've taught me how to catch walleye jigging, and the results have shown this year. Awesome, Nathan. Right on, dude. That's what my channel is out there for, is for people to, something for everybody at a different level. People that have never been there just to want to get outside and have fun. People that have been there maybe learn something a little bit more and more, right? Like I learn stuff every day too, whether I'm on my own or whether I'm with somebody or somebody else's video, we can always keep learning. So that's what my channel exists for right there. Ever fish Upper Red Lake? No, I have not. Where did you buy your power box battery for electronics? Right from Dakota Lithium on their website. Minus the pineapple, Josh. Oh, see, yeah. Pineapple on pizza is good too. Which frostbite tungsten jig colors and sizes do you like best for walleye and crappie? I have never done anything with the crappie, so I couldn't answer that one. And I haven't fished a lot of tungsten jigs for the walleye yet, but they have a 9mm that I probably use the most for walleye. I don't fish a lot of stuff that's smaller. Do you think Panoptics is worth the money? It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I don't have one. It's really hard to say. Who's some of your favorite YouTubers? Aaron J, I did this. You know what? I already listed that a little bit earlier here. Black tip. Um, if you go, I know it's lots, but I think around the 30-minute mark, I think I listed all of that. What kind of bibs you recommend for a non-binary? I don't get the question. I'm slow. You need to work with me. You need to teach Ian West to ice fish. He's a great open water fisherman. He's lacking with the hard water. I don't know who Ian West is either. Have you ever been fishing in northern Wisconsin around? No, I have not. I have not. What's the craziest? Oh boy, I can't keep up. My eyes, you guys killed my eyes. I have to figure out a new way to do this in the future. I love chatting with everybody, but it's so hard to keep up with all the questions. You ever caught white perch? No, I have not. Never caught a white perch ever. What line and hooks do you recommend for stinger hook for Lakers? Like a 15-pound fluoro leader tied to the shank of your jig, tied to like a treble that you want, something like that. Maybe 20-pound as well. Something that you have confidence in. It's not going to break. Habanero pineapple. That sounds amazing. Hello from Iowa. Hello, hello. I love your channel. Thank you. Thank you. Live or dead bait for catching big pikes on tip up. I pretty much fish all dead bait for pike fishing, just to the fact that we don't have any live minnows allowed in Saskatchewan. And in Manitoba, it's just really hard to get a hold of like any big suckers or anything like that. But that would be fun in Manitoba to fish some bigger suckers for pike. That'd be fun. Lots of fun. Do you use Lake Master maps in your head unit? No, I don't. I pretty much map all of my own bodies of water myself on my Humminbird. Okay, where am I catching up here? What's the craziest? Where'd that go? What's the craziest things ever happened to you ice fishing? Caught like a 52-inch sturgeon through the ice. That was pretty crazy. That was an epic moment. The picture is on my Facebook page somewhere. Probably about 3 years ago. That was awesome. You ever seen any suckers for sale in Manitoba? I've not. I've never seen them either. Where have you been in Minnesota? I've never fished anywhere in Minnesota. What depth of water would you start perch fishing on a new lake? 20 feet? I don't know. It's really hard to say. Like, where would you start? I would do like I'd start out in like 10 feet, try 10, 20, 30. Go 10, 20, 30, just over and over again until you find something. And then new lakes are hard, right? You're just not going to go out and succeed right away. It's impossible. Impossible. Do you know why live minnows aren't allowed? Also, I liked your bit about mackerel being native to Saskatchewan. Yeah, that was supposed to be a joke. So I think most of the people caught it, but some people didn't. Mackerel's a saltwater fish, and Aaron's like, "Which bait do you want?" I'm like, "I want the mackerel. It's a native in this lake," which it is clearly not, right? Like, yeah. What kind of boots do you wear? I've asked this one a few times tonight. I have Trans-Alaskan Cabela's Trans-Alaskan pack boots, and I have some for sale, size 9. Brand new ones. Our DNR sucks here in Minnesota compared to the Midwestern. That's too bad. DNRs are good to have out there for sure. Like, you really need all those people out there. Do you have any future plans of heading south for a fishing trip, say Florida? Nothing's in the works right now. Everybody wants the ice fishing content, so I'm going to stick with that as much as I can. Do 10-inch eyes hang out in the same area as the bigger fish? Yes, when the bigger fish aren't eating. If the bigger fish are hungry, those little fish are out of there. Plain and simple. They can sense when a bigger fish is on the move, and a big walleye will eat a 10-inch walleye in a heartbeat. So if you're catching a bunch of 10-inch walleye, unless they all disappear quick, you're probably not going to catch a big walleye your next drop. Doesn't mean you couldn't catch it a half an hour later, but yeah. What should I use to jig for walleye at dawn, dusk, about 7 to 9 feet? If you're marking fish, something that's going to stay on top of them. If you're not marking fish, like a big flutter spoon that you can let it slide out and work it back to the hole. I like big flutter spoons. They're probably one of my biggest go-tos for walleye. I would say, do you mess with drones? If so, I don't mess with drones a lot. I do have one. It's the Mavic Pro. I just haven't messed around with it a lot because it's just so much more to filming by yourself. If you could only fish one way for open water, sharpshooting. You can only fish for, if you only fish only for one fish for open water, it would probably be lake trout. Would be, if I had to only pick one fish to fish for the rest of my life, it'd be lake trout. Tuned up custom rods or frostbite Laker rods. I like my new frostbite rod. Tuned up makes an excellent product too, though. I don't, Spenny, I'm not going to put your comment on there. I'm going to answer you, though, just because it swears in it. But I don't know, because I don't know that area at all. So I can't really help you with that. Sorry. Can you do a video on slaying burbot at Good Spirit Lake? Is there burbot in Good Spirit? That'd be fun. I didn't know there's burbot in there. That'd be lots of fun. I can't wait listening you talk about walleyes, Lake Winnipeg. You'll rewrite a lot of your rules. Yeah, I have a video I should put out on Lake Winnipeg I did a couple years ago. I think I got it biggest was a 27-incher. But I have all the footage still. I've just never edited it. It was kind of a mediocre day. But I could probably make something out of it, though. I'm considering putting it out if it gets cold and I can't go anywhere. How to target walleye in deep reservoirs. Set up where you think they're going to come up to feed at last light. That's probably the biggest thing. They're not all going to come up at once, right? Like you might get a big walleye come up, every other couple days. Sometimes you're just going to have to take some time, put your time in. As the winter progresses, walleye get harder to catch because their metabolism slows down and they don't have to eat as often. Is Eric Hadia really Alex's partner in 39 hours too? Yes, he is. Yes. Josh, have a good night, dude. We'll meet up eventually. Eventually, we shall meet up. We'll do a collab. What's your favorite way to cook burbot? I answered this one earlier, too. A lot of same questions tonight, but it's good. Boiled with butter and garlic sauce. Brad, great videos with the content. Cheers to you, dude. We're going to have a shot here. We're running for an hour, but I feel like I haven't answered as many questions I'd like, so we're going to run for another 10, maybe 15 minutes yet and hang out with you guys for a bit longer. You guys are fun. Good night, Corey. 475 people in here. Unreal. Having fun. Turtle Lake. I've never fished Turtle Lake. McKenna and Kaylee, you guys did a great job on the apple pie moonshine. It's very good. Thank you very much, girls. It's very, very good. Are you going to be in the 39 hours this year? I will not be in the 39 hours. I was up north when it was being filmed, guiding. But, yeah, I'm not in the 39 hours. It's going to be fun, though. It's going to be lots of fun. At this pace, you're going to be a superstar in like 4 years. I don't want to be a superstar. I just want to be a dude that fishes. I don't need to be a star. Just go fishing, have fun. That's all. You're welcome for all the awesome videos. Toronto, appreciate you watching. You should try yellow perch pattern kamuki for your rattle bait. I'm not a big fan of the kamuki. It's just personal preference. I know they work for people, just not a personal preference. It's a personal preference for me not to use that one. That's all. Have you ever had any problems picking up your lure in shallow water and how we're like Helix 7? No. The smaller jigs, though, you have to crank your gain up a little bit, it seems like, but I've never had any problems picking it up, though. Poor man's lobster, you nailed it right there. Do a burb video on Athpap catch and eat. Deal. I'd like to do that for sure. Athpap's got some big burbs in it, too. Last Laker question for me. Bait recommended for a dead stick. A big Cisco or a big sucker, something like that probably would be your best. Lay it on the bottom if you're going to wait for a big fish. Winnipeg rattle bait suggestions. I haven't spent a lot of time on Winnipeg, so I don't really have any questions or any suggestions for you. I apologize. I bet you that new tantrum would slay, though. Live targets a go-to out there. Ripping wraps. Yeah. You have trouble picking up your lure on your bird when fishing for Lakers? No, I have never had any problems with that either. Smaller stuff, sometimes you got to crank your gain a little bit more again. But yeah. DM, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. We're going to have a nice shot for you right here. So Captain Morgan's, you're a solid individual. We're going to go a little bit more than an ouncer on that one because that's a good donation tip. Thank you, sir. That was going to go to fuel to get places to go film. Does Baker guide at the lodge? You do? No. No Baker guide. No Baker there. Do you believe in power bait? Power bait would work. Yeah, I believe in it. Did sharpshooting walleye come easy, or did it take practice? Lots of practice. Sharpshooting walleye takes practice. Do you use a spotlight facing the water at night, and why? No, I don't, because it's illegal in Saskatchewan. Matt told me you can get away with it, I believe, and I would only reason I would use it would just be just for the underwater footage. Thanks for all the answers, dude. Only started ice fishing 2 years ago, and the content you've put out has completely improved my fishing. Cheers, dude. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Chris. It's awesome. Clayton's in the sauce. I am in the sauce. Who got you into fishing? My parents are the two biggest people that got me into fishing, and then I had some help along the way there too with aunts, great aunts and uncles, and then my best friend's dad gave us a boat to drive around in the summer and go fishing, learn on our own, basically. Good night, Mike. We'll see you eventually. I'm coming out there at some point. Biggest burbot, probably like a 31, 32 incher, probably my biggest, like a 12, 13 pounder, I think is the biggest one. Wardo, best color spoon for stained water. Real stained water, like probably a little bit brighter, like a chartreuse, something that's just a little bit more visible. Chartreuse, maybe an orangish, something like that. A glow is really good in stained water too. That'd be my suggestions. White, something like that. Something that's just got a little bit more sharper color. Cheers. I hope that helps. What was your inspiration to start videotaping and fishing? Years ago, when I started guiding, I probably started my Facebook page about 8-9 years ago. And I honestly started it because I just wanted my family to see what I did all the time. My grandma, my grandparents, family. And I kind of branched from there. And then I was like, I've always liked the whole video side of it and teaching people and helping people and whatnot, and trying to explain things a little bit on video and keep people on the right direction in terms of taking care of fish and whatnot. And it just kind of branched off from there. Like now I, that's what inspired me. And now what I enjoy doing is trying to capture the moment on video more than anything. So I did it so people, my close family, could start watching it. I'll get into that more in the future. I continue to make videos a lot because of my father too. He has ALS and he can't fish as much as he used to. So I like to make the videos for him a lot. So yeah, I'll get more into that one day. It's a pretty deep subject for sure. But yeah, when's the next video? I should have one released, I think, on Thursday. I'm working on the second lake trout video of Carter and I up north. The video is, we catch some nice fish in this one, a little bit bigger, but I don't know. I feel like the video is just a little bit lacking in terms of content, in terms of explaining stuff, but I am still going to put it together and trying to get something done with it. I saw a question I wanted to answer. I missed it. You need to use props in these videos. When are the hoodies available? They should be the around start of February, end of January. You should do more collabs with Aaron. Yes, I should. Praying for your family. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. How does someone contact you for a guided trip? I only guide out of Wollaston Lake in northern Saskatchewan, so you'd have to book a trip through Wollaston, and even then I'm like fully booked for the whole summer. There's lots of other amazing guides up there though, so check it out, wollastonlakelodge.com. What is the best rock pile walleye bait? Probably a rattle bait or a spoon that you can put down into the rocks, but you're going to get snagged a lot. But it can be worth it. I personally find filming to be a lot of work. Like, I just want to fish. It matters. It is a lot of work. It cuts your fishing probably in half, I'd say, at least. So come to Lake Athabasca. I know Athabasca. Big Lakers in there. Solid Lake. Possibly one day. Boxers or brief. Definitely boxers. Could you imagine this guy in briefs? Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm going to Mexico in mid-February. I'm going to wear a Speedo. I'd lose my girlfriend. How do you set up your flasher camera? I run a GoPro on 60 frames per second, and then I have it on an arm that kind of tips behind. How much sauce did you have during the walleye show pre-fishing on Aaron's channel? She was totally naked. She was like naked. I don't remember drinking anything that night. Yeah. Oh boy. Reagan, get back to studying. Come on, go study. Can you put me back on my waypoints? I don't like that. I don't talk like that. Funny stuff. Yeah, that was a good video. If anybody doesn't know the video they're referring to, if you go through Uncut Angling and the Walleye videos, there's 2 videos that Aaron and I did. One with all the bananas in the boat, which I'm sure people figure out it's a whole joke because bananas are supposed to be bad luck. But we did a video before that of like us pre-fishing, which is like just a pretty funny video, just guys out. We weren't trying to film anything, so yeah. Oh boy. I hope you're going to make it to the 39 hours premiere. I'm going to be there unless something happens, but I will be there tomorrow night. So make sure you come say hi, and definitely looking forward to meeting everybody that's going to be there. I think Reed's better than Athpap. Reed Lake's good too, but Athpap's really good. Favorite coating for favorite fish coating for frying. I like flour personally. Baker's Narrows makes a really good mix though that I've used a little bit, and I've been very happy with that though too. You should do a live hangout with your girlfriend. You tell her that, and I will. Maybe I will eventually. She could read all the questions for me. She could sit right here. I'll see if I can get her in one of these eventually. How about reinventing the wheel, man? That was insane. That was just a crazy day. We didn't fish for like literally like 2 hours. Like the whole day was making that wheel. You guys have no idea the struggles. Do you ever watch Tom Boley? Yes, Tom Boley makes excellent videos. Excellent videos. What's your go-to rod for ice fishing and what length? It all depends on species, but if you're talking about walleye, I like the True Grit from Frostbite and the 38-incher. That's been my go-to one right now, but we'll see. We might work on something for next year. Maybe Schick Stick. You guys want to see a Schick Stick? We're gonna work on it. Caught a 16-pound walleye last Monday. That's insane, dude. Insane. Do you like beavers? Love beavers. Okay, guys. 444 people. Appreciate it. I think we're going to cut it out for the night here. So I appreciate everybody hanging out. Special cheers to everybody. Look at this nice cup. Grey Goose cup here. You know, whiskey and Coke. Appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you guys again soon. I got a Laker video coming out the next few days, and then a pike video after that. And then I'm not sure yet because I need to get back on the ice and film some more. Cheers to everybody. Anybody that's coming into the premiere party tomorrow, we'll see you in Saskatoon. If not, we'll talk to you again soon.